Happy July, everybody. It's Deanna Durrell from thedancinggoddess.com. And I did not even mean to wear red, white, and blue. It just kind of happened that way, which I love. This headband always reminds me of Rosie the Riveter, which is so fitting because the big theme for July is be bold and be brave. That's what I wrote down in meditation. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. You're in the right place if you want to learn how to trust yourself more, make better decisions, and manifest amazing relationships. So, the first thing I'll say is if you have a sheet of paper, go ahead and get it out. And as I'm going through this message for the month, if there's anything that speaks to you, if you want to pause the video and like look at the cards that I'm pulling, ask yourself, what could this mean for me? Okay. So, first, I just want to give you a couple of important dates, things to be aware of. The first is that we have an amazing full moon on July 10th. So, you want to circle like July 10th through the 13th. And this is a full moon in the sign of Capricorn. Now, what the heck does that mean? This is about culminating work projects. And as it relates to your relationships, this period may feel like you need to prioritize your career above relationships. But, right, as long as you are communicating, hey, this is a temporary thing, I need to get this done, there's something close to your heart perhaps that is wrapping up and really requires that like precision and patience and dedication. So, although we're in summer vibes, right, that full moon period, 3 to 5 days, may feel like it's like nose to the grindstone, and that's okay. It's like work now, play later kind of thing. You also want to be aware of July 17th starts Mercury retrograde, and it goes all the way until August. I believe it's August 11th. So, what does that mean? As far as our relationship energy goes, this is a wonderful time where you may be releasing old people from your lives, old relationships, old ways of being, and you get a chance to reconnect with people from your past, not necessarily to like rekindle a relationship, although sometimes that can happen, or a friendship. Maybe somebody that you haven't talked to for years like messages you out of the blue and you're like, huh, I was just thinking about them. Now, if it's an ex that, is messaging you, then you have to ask yourself, is there genuinely something that I need to say? Is there something that was left unsaid that needs to be wrapped up? Then it's a great time to do that and like really give yourself closure. Sometimes the closure just has to happen within ourselves. And so in that case, really taking the steps to ease your heart, learn the lessons, right? Capture the lessons from that relationship, and then give yourself permission to move on. And then on July 24th, we have a new moon in Leo. So, this is really about shining bright, right? It's safe for you to be in the spotlight in your life. I'm sure you've heard a lot of people talk about like main character energy or being the leading lady of your life, and that's very much what this new moon is emphasizing. Where have you been playing too small? Where have you been dimming your light for the sake of other people's comfort, not wanting to rock the boat? This is a chance to really take back your power and stand and be counted, and also embrace what makes you unique. Sometimes we can tend to water ourselves down. I know I've done it because we feel like we're weird, or there's some part of our personality that's just like not like the rest, right? And if that's you too, like we, it's safe for you to be yourself, okay? And so the more that you can put yourself in environments where you get to just shine and really let people see who you really are, nothing but good, wonderful things, right, can come from that, even if there's some temporary like ruffling of feathers. And then, the big thing that I'm feeling around the boldness and the bravery is if there's something that has been just in the background, maybe a dream, maybe a passion, maybe an idea that you're like, could I really do that? July is a good month to experiment, to not, not necessarily marry the idea or the direction, but to get curious and see how you feel as you're taking steps, right, to making that a reality. Now, if we look at the oracle cards, I pulled Round and Round, which is an interesting card. It's the number 25, and this is from Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And so the message that I get for July for everybody is if there's something that's coming back around, right? So maybe you shoved it down, you submerged it, you ignored it, you suppressed it, it's going to come back around again. And this time, right, if you can see the face in the card, it's asking you to face it, to face yourself, to face the truth, to set yourself free, maybe set another person free, right? And close the loop. Now, this is like a secondary message here is if you've been going round and around in circles, right, and expecting a different result, this is your, this is your nudge to get up and go, to stop and to try something different and to really experiment, risk doing it wrong, risk failing, and just go for it. Otherwise, you're just going to come right back to the same spot and we're going to have the same conversation next month, which I know you probably don't want. Now, because it's the number 25, that breaks down to a 7. And in numerology, this is the number of the mystic. This is the number of going within. It's not so much about external validation or external, results and like outcomes as much as it is like your biggest wins, your biggest transformations in July will come from within. That inner conviction, that inner decision that's like enough is enough. This is where I'm going. This is who I'm choosing to be. This is how I'm choosing to show up. Fuck everyone else and how they feel about it. This is what feels good to me and I'm going for it. That's the vibe. And as you do that, you may find that your connection to your intuition gets a lot stronger. The universe will send you more downloads and signs that affirm that you're on the right path, or if you're not on the right path, you can course correct and know that too. Now let's pull 2 more cards for additional information here. Interesting. I got the Thinker, which is a master number 44. It's this beautiful fairy that's literally just like thinking on a box. So your biggest solutions, your biggest breakthroughs this month are going to come when you are out of your head, right? So if you've been overthinking, which, it's kind of an epidemic at this point in our society, the more that you can get in your body and out of your head, solutions will appear. That abundance will come in, right? 44 adds up to an 8, which is about possibilities. It's about expanding and believing in more than you've had in the past. But it starts by examining what you're thinking about and changing your tune. And then finally, our bonus card, I've been getting this one a lot, you guys, is Yin, which is about softening, right? So the message here is, as you're making these changes, be gentle with yourself. Some of these changes may be gradual. Others may be abrupt and have been waiting in the wings a long time, and you just announce, okay, I'm going to up and change my life today. But can you do it with gentleness? Can you do it with a state of grace? And also, this is a message that you're not going to have all the answers. You're not going to have the entire staircase, right? You're going to get 1, maybe 2 steps, but know how you want to feel as you get to the end of the staircase. And Yin is about flow, right? It's about going slow at times, about taking in your environment, taking in information, and then making, an informed decision, an informed choice, and moving forward. Okay, so it is a packed month. There's a lot happening, but the opportunity here is to go within, go deep, clear out the old, do the things you've been avoiding, have the conversations you've been putting off so that the real you can emerge and you can receive all the goodness that the universe wants to send you. Shed or get off the pot energy. Stop overthinking. And as you do, flow, abundance, love come your way. All right, that is our July message. If you would like more Did you know that I have guest readings now? I mean, guest readers? Can't talk. I have some amazing, amazing readers that you need to check out if you would like more guidance. They are so accurate, so fun, so warm, and I will pop in the link below and you can check them out. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, share it with a friend. Let me know in the comments what you're liking, and I hope you have a fantastic month wherever you are in the world and whenever you see this. Love you. Bye.